tomorrow morning if everything's all right.
Hello, sir.
So you're muted.
Okay, I was just finishing off work. Had a little fire to fight. That should do it. Awesome. Okay. Got a couple of people coming in. Hope you've all had a great day and been helpful at home. Productive for schoolwork. Oh, Mr. West, awesome. Are you all good to do a section?
You're gonna have to tell me something about it first, though. Like just what your aim is, because I don't know anything at the moment.
What would you like to just take a warm up, and I'll take it from there.
Oh, I don't have anything at
Okay,
the moment.
I'll take the warm up, and while I'm taking the warm up, you have to think about doing some. Oh, just do some basic kicks, like spot kicks and different kicks.
So,
and then maybe you can move into doing it with some free sparring style footwork. So start with some kicks and then do some free sparring footwork with kicks.
So,
okay, cool. Let's go, guys. Sit up. Go in. So come on. And raise your right hand Recite the tenets. Sujok, courtesy,
Courtesy, integrity,
perseverance,
perseverance,
self-control,
self-control,
will
and the Lord's spirit.
and recite the oath. Gesok, I shall observe
Preserve
the
the
Taekwondo. I shall respect the instructor and seniors. I shall never misuse Taekwondo. I shall be a champion of freedom and justice. I shall build a more peaceful world. Model. Okay, drug on spot. Hands all floppy. Come on, Levi. That's not jogging on the spot. That's looking at the TV screen. Feet in and out. And go forward and back, like walking stances, almost.
Yeah.
And then bouncing 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. And change, 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 change. Oh, change, change, change. And jogging spot. And feeling it out with hands. And feet forward and back. Hands going to the side. Now hands to the front. Front, side, front, side, front, side. One of each. That's what I need. In and out. Anansagi. Jirugi. Middle punch. Hana. Two. Sideways. Bring those knees. Set. Net. Daso. Yaso. Ilga. Yado. Aho. Yo. Knife hand side strike. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Taso. Yaso. Ilga. Yado. Aho. Yo. High punch. Hana. Two. Change to flat fingers at thrust. Set. Net. So just open your hands now. So you're sticking your fingers in something squishy. Daso. Yaso. Ilga. Yado. Aho. Yo. Now low punch. Hana. Two. Jade, open those legs into sitting stance. Set. Net. Daso. Yaso. Ilga. Bottle. Now stepping to the left. Knife hand guarding block and L starts. Hana. And step together and go to the right. Dual. And to the left. Hana. Make sure that front arm is bent, not straight like this because you're going to hit in the ribs. Bend it so you can block. Dual. Net. Net. Taso. Yaso. Now close your hands for a forearm. Ilga. Yado. Aho. Yo. Two more. Hana. Two. Sit back bottle. Okay. Mrs. N. Any Toby today or just you? Thumbs up for Toby, thumbs down for no Toby. Oh, Toby's, oh, he's hiding. Get up and do some exercise, Toby, you lazy little monkey. Come on. Okay, Everybody, left leg back. Walking ready starts to beat. Come on, Toby. You're right, Mrs. Ian. Jump in. Toby will join in when he's ready. Oh, sorry, late come up. There we go. Got him. Okay, front rising kick. Come on, Tavisha. You're far too close to the screen to be able to do any kicks. Hala. Cool. Set. Net. Dasa. Yasa. Ilga. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Change feet. Other leg, nice and straight. Pointing your toes up, pulling your toes back. Hana. Cool. Net. Net. Dasa. Yasa. Ilga. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Good, and change feet again. Vertical kick exercise outward. So circling your leg outward in a big circle. Hana. Cool. Set. Net. Dasa. Yasa. Ilga. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Nice, Eva. Change legs. Hana. Cool. Set. Net. Dasa. Yasa. Ilga. Good, Wyatt. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Change legs. This time go inwards. Hana. Cool. Set. Net. Dasa. Yasha. Ilga. Yaro. Aho. You. And change legs. Other leg. Come on, Tavisha. Stop standing around. Hana.
Oh.
Two. Set. Net. Dasa. Yasa. Ilga. Yaro. Come on, Dario. Aho. Yo. And sitting ready starts. Beat. Now we're going to do our side rising kicks today just from the spot. We're not going to step. So pivot one foot. Bring your body weight onto that leg. Side rising kick and back down to your sitting stance. I'm just going to change my angle so you can see my feet. There we go. Pivot, body weight. Okay, ready. Hana. Starting your sitting stance. Two. Set. Set. Dasa. Dr. S, just pivot that supporting foot so it points the opposite way to your kick. Points away from your kick. Yasa. Everyone check that the foot that's on the ground is pointing away from your kick. Ilga. Yaro. Aho. Yo. Okay, now the other leg. So pivot the supporting foot so it's pointing away from the kick. And side rising kick. Hana. Two. Set. Abby, keep your legs straight. Net. Come on, Peter. Dasa. Dasa. Ilga. Yaro. Aho. No. Get back bottle. And grab a drink of water. Okay. Now, I don't know whether it's Dia or Ved that's training. So please type into chat. I've got your mum's name on the camera, but I don't know who's training. Unless you tell me, I can't give you credit for being here. Okay. You ready, Mr. West?
I think so, sir.
Okay, cool.
But just heads up, your second camera is on.
Oh, thank you. It is too. That could cause some confusion. I've just got to find Mr. West so I can spotlight him for you. There he is. Okay. And everybody chin up. Come on, Derek. Attention position. Come on, Jade. Footlight. You've had your drinks break. Holiday's over. Choking to quad. Okay. All with Mr. West, and while he's doing that, I'm going to enter everyone's attendance in the database. Thank you, Mr. West.
So basically, as far as I think, there's the three main basic kicks that we have. There's the front snap kick, there's the turning kick, and then there's the side piercing kick. So what we're going to do is, just for a couple of minutes first, we're just going to practice those kicks, and then I'll try and get an activity going with everyone else. So just first, we're just going to go to L stance, and we'll be doing the front snap kick. So you'll just use your back leg front snap kick just towards the camera. Hana. Two. Set. Net. That's all. I want to see a good guarding block after you've done your kick as well. Yaso. Ilgo. Yero. Aho. Yo. And other leg. Hana. Two. Set. Net. Daso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yoro. Ahop. Yo. All right, changing legs. We'll do the same thing, L stance in your guarding block after every kick. We're doing a turning kick to 45 degrees. And then trying to keep your knee up the entire time like it's going over a ball or a table or something like that. And then bringing the leg back down for the next kick. All right, Hana.
Just to reiterate, guys, lift that knee. Keep it up the whole time.
Go. Set. Net. Yaso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yero. Aho. Yo. And changing legs. Hana. Go. Step. Net. Gasso. Gasso.
That backhand by your jaw, guys. Keep your hands up. You'll find the kicks easy.
Gasso. Yellow. Ahop. Yo. Right, and changing legs. I will just go through the final leg, the final kick. Front leg, side piercing kick, just towards the camera again. If you want, you can do it to the side, just so that we can see who's doing the kick well. And we'll just do 10 each side, and then we'll go on to the activity I mentioned earlier. All right. Guarding block. Hana. Go. Set.
Stamp it out, Tangaroa.
Net.
Good, Levi.
That's all. If you can, try and hold the kick for half a second after you've extended your leg. Yaso. Ilgo. Yero. Aho. Go.
Julian, just watch that retraction. After you kick, bring your knee back to your chest rather than just falling forward, okay?
And change legs. Hana. Go. Set. Net. Yaso. Yaso. Ilgo. Yero. Ahop. Yo. All right, so now I'm going to try something that I'm thinking is probably going to be new. It's going to be kind of like almost like rock, paper, scissors. All right, so with those 3 kicks that we did, we're going to try and do a rock, paper, scissors thing. Me against you guys. And we'll say first to beat me, I think 5 times. Just type it in the chat or unmute and say, and then we'll move on to a bit more of a sparring exercise, all right? So side kick will beat front snap kick. Front snap kick will beat turning kick. And turning kick will beat side kick, all right? You guys got that? Side kick beats front snap kick. Front snap kick beats turning kick. Turning kick beats side kick. I'll say whoever wins after I've done the kick and you guys have as well, all right? Okay. Yes, Levi?
What do you do if you lose like one?
Then you just don't count. Each time you beat me, you get a point, all right? First to 5 points, just type it in chat or unmute and say that you've beat me and then say that you've won 5 times.
So if you like get one, you just carry on.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay. So kick in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so anyone, because I did the front snap kick, anyone who did side kick right there, you just won, all right? Kick in 3, 2, 1. Anyone who did turning kick, you guys just won. 3, 2, 1. Again, anyone who did turning kick, 3, 2, 1. Anyone who did front snap kick, you guys just won. 3, 2, 1. Anyone who did side kick, you guys just won. No one's won yet? No one's got 5? All right. 3, 2, 1.
Watch Mr. West's body and see whether you can predict what he's going to do.
Peter, you just won. You guys want to? Oh, do you guys want to do that one more time or go into the sparring?
Do it again. Do it again.
Please, sir.
All right. Okay. So remember, side kick beats front snap kick. Front snap kick beats turning kick. Turning kick beats side kick. All right. 3, 2, 1. Anyone who do front snap kick, you guys just got a point. 3, 2, 1. Anyone doing turning kick, you got a point. 3, 2, 1. Anyone doing side kick, you guys got a point. 3, 2, 1. Anyone doing side kick, you guys got a point. Please remember to go back to your guarding block after you kick, all right? 3, 2, 1. Anyone doing side kick, you got a point. Has anyone won yet?
I did.
You did? Was that you, Levi?
Tavisha, I think. Oh, you're right. It was Levi.
I won too.
Oh, Tavisha did as well. Oh, 2 winners.
All right. So
I
everyone,
won. I also won.
I think a couple of you were just kicking a little bit slow there, just so you could see what I was doing, but oh well, hard to do in lockdown.
That was cool.
All right. So do you want to go from here or?
I thought you had some free sparring ones that you wanted to do. You do? So all yours. Some fresh ideas for free sparring drills would be awesome.
Okay, so a quick thing with free sparring is that all 3 of these kicks, you can sort of do, you can go almost from the same position. So there's a thing that some people do where they go out, they kick, they bring their leg up, and then they either turn it to turning kick, snap it out anyway, turn it into a side kick, just to try and trick people and make them block differently.
Just remember, guys, the chat is for questions, not for silly comments. Okay, leave the chat for questions. Sorry, Mr. West.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna be bouncing around lightly, all right? And I'm gonna try and call out a kick, one of those 3 kicks, and you guys are going to try and raise your leg, and then at the last possible moment, twist it into that kick. All right? So bouncing around, moving to the sides, forwards, and side kick. All right, nice. Bouncing around, moving backwards, moving forwards, front snap kick. Oh, sorry, sir. Bouncing. Turning kick. Bouncing. Side kick. Keep on bouncing. Move forwards. Move backwards. Move to the side. Front snap kick. bouncing, turn and kick. Remember, try and get that lead up and then turn it at the last moment. Try and trick someone into blocking the wrong way, all right? So bouncing around, side kick. Turn and kick. All right? Keep on bouncing, front snap kick. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is when I come in at you guys like this, I want you guys to do a turning kick. Sorry, a side kick. Coming in at you guys like this. If I leave my body open like this, I want you guys to do a front snap kick. And if I drop my backhand, you guys are gonna do a turning kick, all right? So we'll be bouncing around still, bouncing around, bouncing around. I come in like this, you guys do a side kick, all right? So side kick. All right. If I drop my backhand, it's a turning kick. So do your turning kicks. Then if I leave myself open like this, it's a front snap kick right into the ribs, all right? So you come in with the front snap kick. Okay.
Your hands up to be shot. Hands up, Abby. Guard your brain. Stay side on when you're bouncing. Heel on. Make sure you watch what you're doing. Good, Mason. Keep the backhand up. Guard your brain. Julian, try and be light on your feet. Just little gentle bounces. Levi, excellent. Just keep that backhand up. Don't drop it when you kick. Nicholas, try and be a little bit more side on. Eva, very good. Just try and do little bounces. Don't bounce quite so high, just little bitty bounces. And when you kick, try and keep your knee up nice and high. That's it. Come on, Cole.
Okay, bouncing around, keeping your hands up, at least with your backhand.
We try the other side.
Switch legs.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, try and kick with either the same back foot or front foot. So if you were using your front foot before, try and kick with your front foot just to get the work into both legs. Right?
Hands up, bouncing lightly. Finlay, don't drop your hands.
Okay. And bouncing around. Come on, twins.
Nice, Mrs. Yin. Come on, Toby. Get up and do some kicks. Don't be such a softie. Have some fun with us.
Bouncing around, moving to the side, moving forward, moving backwards.
Toby C looking good. Just lift your knee up so you can get your kicks a bit higher, Toby C. Peter, keep your hands up. Guard your brain.
And
You can move around a little bit, Jay. Just move around in your space. So you don't have to be on the same spot.
maybe put like a pillow or something in the middle, move around it. And
come on, Tavisha. It's not time for a break yet. Come on, Abby.
Oh. And we'll do 2 more kicks and then grab a drink of water, all right? So, then as soon as my hand drops, kick. All right, drink of water, go grab a drink.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Mr. West. That was really cool. It's great when you teach because you go with completely different ideas. Turn up. Chon-Ji, take on. Okay, come up just to the camera for a moment. Something I just want to talk you through. We are now, I believe, in week 7 of term. Is that right? Is this week 7?
Yes, we're in week 7.
Week 7. So grading is in 3 weeks, and pre-grading is supposed to be next week, and we're not going to be back in the dojan. Now, one of the things that I'm looking to see whether I can do, and I'm confident that I can, is those who are below yellow belt, I can do the grading like this if I need to. Okay, so those who are yellow belt and above will probably wait until we get back into the dojan because it won't be too much longer. It might be just after the holidays, I expect. But those who are white belts and yellow stripes, because none of your grading requires you to do partner work, I might be able to do the grading on the scheduled date just using Zoom like this. So keep that in mind. And very importantly, make sure you are working through your book. Now, I know 2 of you, Ava and Peter, you don't have the book yet, so I won't expect you to have done your book because you don't have it. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'll get you your book as soon as we get out of lockdown. But everyone else, you have this book, make sure you are working through it and you've done your homework for your grade and done the activities for your grade, because as part of your grading, I will ask you to show me. And if you haven't done it, then I won't be able to give you a completed grade. So make sure you do your homework tasks in your book. Any questions about that? Yes, Levi, question.
But when will you get like your stripe?
We'll have to give that to you when we get back into class. Good question. And what I'll probably do is email certificates. Okay, so email certificates and then give you the physical stripes when we get back into class. Okay, any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay then, on your feet. Done some great work on kicks, so now it's time to do some work on our stances and our hands. We're going to start, we've got a couple of students here that are really new, so we're going to start with the really basic stance stuff, and we're going to quickly move up to get into white belt stuff and a little bit higher. So everyone, hands on hips.
Sir?
Yes, Christian.
Sorry, I don't actually know the difference between the turning kick and the front kick that we were doing before. So I think my kicks all looked the same. Could you just demonstrate the difference?
Absolutely, I can. And I didn't notice them looking the same. I thought they looked like. So, but if you felt they were the same, then clearly you don't know the difference. So I'll help you, no problem. So front snap kick is designed for an opponent that's directly in front of you. This is the first attacking kick you learn and the only one you have to know for white belt. So
I know front snap kick. It was the other 2 kicks that I'm not sure about the difference between.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, please.
No, not at all. First point is, don't stress about it because you don't need to know it for your first grading. You need to know it for your second grading. So don't stress about that. The turning kick, the front snap kick, as you know, then comes straight up and goes straight forward this way. The turning kick is designed for an opponent that's on an angle. The foot that's on the ground, I have to turn that sideways so it points away from my kick. Lift my leg up like I'm a dog at a lamppost, and then go out and back sideways this way. So that's a turning kick. Nice. That's it. Just watch your ankle position so that your foot's slightly down when you kick, not sticking up. So your ankle position wasn't perfect, but you're looking good. Awesome. And just make sure that you open that supporting foot so you can get your hips open to get some power into it. Then you're bendy enough to lift it up. Lovely. Okay, so that's turning kick. Side piercing kick is a stamping motion. So it's like stamping on the ground. And if you notice when you stamp on the ground, your knee and foot are in a line and they're going straight down like a piston. Okay, side piercing kick is doing that up in the air. So again, I turn my supporting foot away from my kick, but this time I have to bring my knee up in front of my body and stamp out and then bring my knee back to my chest again. So facing the camera, out and back to my chest, out and back to my chest. So it's that stamping motion rather than the flicking motion. Lovely. Does that help? Cool. Okay, so there are the three. So just to reiterate then, white belts, front snap kick is compulsory for you. Yellow stripes, turning kick is compulsory for you. And yellow belts, side piercing kick is compulsory for you. Question.
Can I please go toilet?
Remember to go toilet before class. It's only an hour to hold your wee-wee. Yes, you can go to the toilet. Okay, so hands on hips. We're going to see those awesome walking stances. Remember, your feet should be on train tracks, the width of your shoulders. So I'm standing at a parallel stance with my shoulders my stance is shoulder width wide, and then take a big step forward and try and keep my hips and shoulders still facing forward. Where we go, that's it. Now my back leg is dead straight. I'm pushing my back heel into the ground. And my front leg is bent so my knee is over my toes. Okay, come back to your parallel stance. And then go out with the other foot. Big, good and soggy. And then come back to parallel stance. And then the other foot. And back. And the other foot. So my hips are still facing forward. My shoulders are facing forward. I'm not turning sideways because I've got train tracks for my feet. So just go left and right. Everybody do this. Make sure that back heel is pushed into the ground. Seniors, work on your sine wave. Now watch for a moment and notice that when I step, I do a little spring with my knees. And when I do that, the foot that's moving is going to come in about half of my stance and then go out again. It's just really natural. It goes in and out. Dear question. Okay, so a little spring as I move forward. And then remember to add your breath. So all you got, some of you got a tendency, well, in fact, you've all got a tendency to make your stances not quite right. So this is good practice. Julian, you know from the feedback I've been giving you that your stances are too short. So this is a time to work on bigger stances. Left and right. Glide your foot across the floor. Don't lift it up and stamp it. Just let it glide along the floor. Okay, very good. Nice. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go backwards. And then step up. Backwards. And step up. Spring the knee.
Eva, slightly wider there.
Try and keep that foot flat when you're moving. Don't point your toes to the floor. Just let your foot glide above the floor. Good.
Also, if you have space, Eva, you might not want to do it on your bed because your sheets are going to catch.
Okay, cool. Now, if we've got space, we're going to go one foot, just the right foot first. We're going to go backward and then forward. Forward, backward. Seniors, work on your sine wave. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. Notice that my foot comes halfway towards my other foot. Not all the way to my other foot, just halfway. Single sine wave. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. When I go forward, I pull with my front leg. When I go backward, I pull with my back leg. Come on, Julian, you need to work on this.
Mason, Mason, your stance needs to be a little bit wider and also make sure the back foot is facing forwards.
Cool, now change feet to the left foot. Forward and backward and forward and backward. Nice, Mrs. N. Luke, just watch your hips. Keep them straight like you're punching. Don't angle your hips when you step backwards. Big stances. Come on, G-line. You need to work on those stances. A little bit longer, Nicholas. Make those stances a little bit longer. Dario, you're off camera, so I can't see you to give you feedback. Mason, slightly bigger with your stances. Make sure the front foot points straight ahead and the back foot points almost straight ahead. Dr. S, try not to lift your foot when you step, just glide along the floor. Knee spring and let your foot glide along the floor. That's it, and come on, good. Okay, so that's our feet. Now we're gonna add some hands. When we step forward, we'll do a punch. When we step back, we'll cross on top and do a low block. Punch, low block, punch, low block. Remember, you cross on top when you do your low block. So Ava, just slow it down a little bit. When I go backwards, I put my left hand on top if I'm moving my right foot, and it swings across to block. And my other hand pulls back to my hip. That's it. I'm blocking with the outer part of my arm. So I'm smashing two watches together, and then both of my hands twist. That gives me more acceleration. So imagine someone's trying to kick you in the lower part of your tummy, and you block it out of the way. That's it. Very nice, Eva. Good, Peter. Peter, remember when you step forward, keep your hips and shoulders nice and straight. You're angling too much. Hips and shoulders straight. And bottle. Now let's do it with the left foot. Punch forward, block back. Punch forward, block back.
Jacob, at the moment you're blocking at your belt height. It should be above your, like, it should be a bit lower. Your arms kind of sitting, yeah.
Cross in front of your chest. Don't cross in front of your tummy. Good, Levi. Don't rush. Punch to the center line of your body. So the leg that's not moving, that's the one that makes the sine wave. That's the one that pulls me forward and pulls me backward. And come on. Good. Okay, now a little variation. We're going to step back and do a block with the knife hand. So same look, very similar to the forearm low block, but we're going to open our hand at the end and block with our knife hand. Chop. Knife hands are for chopping. And then we're going to cross underneath and come across with our inner forearm middle block. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 1. Come on, Tamisha. You don't get better looking at a screen.
Just remember that the block up here doesn't actually go past your shoulder line. It stays inside the outside of your shoulder.
We don't block past here like this. As Mr. West is saying. And bottle. Okay, let's try the other side. Ready. Yellow belt, screen strikes, work on your sine wave, on the movement of your feet, on the timing of your block. Harper and Kenzie, your stances are getting a little short and you're blocking a little wide. So use this as a chance to get stronger. Mason, watch your train tracks. When you're stepping backwards, you're not maintaining train tracks. Same with you, Nicholas. When you step back, try and keep your feet on your train tracks. Good, Peter. Remember to cross. Each block, cross. Don't cross with the punches, of course, but when you block, you got to cross. Give you some more motion. Dr. S, when you do your middle block, keep your elbows down and your fists up. So you come across rather than swinging upward. So cross in front of your chest with your elbows down. Then your block will come across this way. Come on, G1. You don't get better not doing the work. And but all. And shot. Grab a little drink. Okay. Now, everyone's going to practice their own pattern. So green stripes, Dosan, yellow belts, Dangun. Jacob, you've got Tage. Mr. West is going to give you feedback. I'm going to do 4-direction punch and 4-direction block with the white belts. Yellow stripes, you've got Chon-Ji. Take your time. I want to see good stances and good crossing. So white belts who don't have a yellow stripe yet, you're with me doing 4-direction punch and 4-direction block. Okay? So the same movements we just worked on, this time we're going to go in a circle. The first time we do it white belts, we're going to do it nice and slowly so you can figure it out and follow. And for those of you that aren't new to it, after that you'll be going with a bit more time. Okay, 4-direction punch, right side to beat, yellow stripes and above, your own pattern and your own time, and repeat it. You might get through it 3 or 4 times. So jump. Now white belts, we're going to move this hand here first, this foot. The back foot's going to stay where it is. Pivot, and then step back and do a low block. That's it. So my left foot's staying where it is the whole time. Step forward and punch. Pivot, right foot back to a low block. Forward and punch. Come on, Dario. Pivot, right foot back to a low block. And forward and punch. Bottle. Levi T, you can do this in your own time if you like. I don't think you need me. So practice in your own time and try and get nice, strong stances and good body position, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now everyone else, we're going to do left side. Ready. Right foot stays where it is. Left foot steps. Forward and punch. Pivot. Left foot back and block. Forward and punch. Pivot. Left foot back and block. Forward and punch. Toby C, don't rush. Pivot. Step back and block. Forward and punch. And baro. That's 4-direction punch. Let's do that again a little bit faster, but I won't tell you about the pivot this time. I'll just call the movements. So for the first one, my left foot's going to stay where it is and just turn in a circle. Right side, just stay in time with me. I won't talk so that Mr. West can give some feedback. Go.
Okay, first off, anyone doing any kick, particularly front snap kick in particular. So I noticed Harper and Mackenzie were doing this. You're not really snapping with the kick. So even with the pattern, you guys are kind of kicking and then just falling back, falling into the next movement. You want to make sure to snap, finish the kick, and then go into the next movement after that. So just finishing every movement, making sure it is snappy, it does flick, it's fast.
If you should be facing your door. Turn around and face the other way, Eva. And now step forward and punch with the left hand. That's it. Now turn towards the right, step back and block. That's it. And forward and punch.
Levi, with your back fists, I think your hand is open during them. I can't see it quite clearly, but I think you had your hand open. Either that or you were trying to do a block, like a knife hand block, but it was tilted so that it would have hit with the knuckles.
White
So
belts,
make
just
sure to
repeat
watch
again
that.
without me. Sorry, Mr. West.
Make sure to watch that hand placement. And with the 2 punches, make sure you finish them rather than just the 2 quick punches. Try and finish them while doing them fast, because it's kind of, it doesn't look quite as sharp as it could.
Okay, so white belts, try and go through that once without me. Mason, stop what you're doing because you haven't got the footwork right. Is mum or dad with you? Is mum or dad close? Okay, you just have to watch me. So do it with me because you haven't quite got the footwork. So don't rush. You're going too fast and making mistakes. From here, left foot goes left. That was good. No, come back. Left foot goes left. Step out. Go. Good. Now step forward. Now your front leg goes all the way around to the other way. No, step it that way. Not behind you. Step that way. Yes, with a low block. Watch again. You did this. Mason, you went like this. What I want you to do is block with your front hand. So step this way. No. Put your right foot in front, not your left foot in front. Okay, from there, your right foot goes all the way back and steps that way. Step that way, step that way. Yes, that's your low block. Now punch. Yes. Now step left. That's it. Forward and punch. Now the right hand's going to go all the way around and step towards the back wall. Yes. Now punch. Good. Now take a step to the left and do your middle block with your inner forearm. That's it. Now forward and punch. Now step your right foot around and block with your right hand towards the, step that way, step that way. Yes. Show me your L stance though. I want to see an L stance. That's a, yeah, L stance. That's it. Forward and punch. Now step left. Forward and punch. Now step towards me and block. No, step towards me and block. Not back towards the back wall. Come back to the punch again. No, right foot forward and punch. Step forward and punch. Now, that right foot, the front foot, is going to step towards me, towards the camera. Go. Towards the camera. That's not towards the camera. That's towards the back wall again. Come back to here. There, that's the camera. Try it again. Okay, now step towards me. Go. Yes, now forward and punch. Okay, cool. Yes, now you can punch again. And backwards. 1, 2. Okay, do you understand where you're making this? No, just 2. Only 2 backwards. Finish with your right leg at the front. That was 3 backwards. Only 2. And but no, that's 3. Count to 2. 1, 2. Other foot forward. Change feet. There we go. That's Chon-Ji. You might have to watch some of the videos we've got on the website, Mason, and practice that because at the moment you haven't got that stepping right. It's left, forward, turn around, forward.
When is it gonna finish?
Okay, now white belts. Oh, come on. Everybody come on. And come up to your camera. And sit down. Good work, guys. Any last minute feedback, Mr. West?
Just remember to finish every movement in the pattern. A couple of you are rushing it and it's not looking as good or as sharp as it could.
That's an excellent point. Luke, too fast. So some of you are going so quickly that your stances are awful. Slow it down so you can finish the stance and the movement. And then when you finish it and made it look awesome, then go on to the next movement. Okay, don't rush it. Stance, finish every movement. Take your time to finish it. Now, white belts, we went through 4-direction punch today. We didn't get to do 4-direction block, but I want to show you now. This should be a reminder for many of you. One moment. Get onto the right page. Here we go. Okay, on our website, glendowie.com, under members, syllabus sheets and resources. Members, syllabus sheets and resources. Syllabus videos for white belts. You have the videos of 4-direction punch and 4-direction block. Okay, so scroll down a bit. There we go. 4-direction punch and 4-direction block right here. Okay. Yellow stripes. So Mason, you need to do a little bit of work on this. Go to the videos for 9th Cup yellow stripe, and you'll find a video there for Chon-Ji talk. There's 2 videos actually from Master Rimmer. So learn your footwork before you start rushing, before you go too fast. Okay, at the moment you're going too fast, you're not finishing the movements and you're stepping the wrong way. So watch the videos, learn the way to step. And we've got our recorded classes where we've been through a lot of these as well. Okay. Standing up. Stretch up to the sky. And hang down to the floor. Open your legs out. So make sure you take your time, guys. Read through your syllabus handbooks. Learn what you need to know. Practice the movements slowly so that you've got the right movements. Finish nice, strong stances. We practiced walking stance tonight. I want to see good, strong walking stance. Bring your legs in. Train traps. Some of you, as soon as you start doing 4-direction punch and block, one leg behind, then your stances go all out the window and they start to turn to rubbish. Take your time so that every stance you do is strong. Good train tracks for every walking stance. Yellow stripes when you're doing Chon-Ji. The second half, the inner forearm middle block is in L stance. So practice your L stances. Some of you, they look very similar to your walking stances. They have to look very different. And change legs. And tidy up. Thank you, guys. Remember, go to the toilet before class, and during class, the chat is for questions, not for silly pictures and conversations. So if you have questions, you can unmute and put them in chat. Or you can unmute and say them, or you can put them into chat. But no silly comments and no little pictures and stuff in chat. You can do that with your friends at school. Thanks for coming, guys. Good work today. Keep practicing. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, Saturday at 11. Saturday at 11, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 5. Good work, guys. Thank you very much, Mr. West. He's got ready for the next class. Come on, Peter, on your feet. Tamisha, on your feet. Dario, on your feet. Kelvin, take a look. Hassan, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Class.
Thank you.